Should we like here? Yeah, let's go here.
Hi, can I just do an audio check? This is the Japanese interpreter. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, Mickey.
Hi, thank you for another great day.
So glad to hear your voice again.
So if the questions and answers are both in Japanese, do you want me to interpret?
Yes, please.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Mickey.
出てるね。あ、やばい。
Good afternoon, everyone. I am joined up here by three very incredible competitors who did the women's short program. In third place, we have Amber Glenn from the US. In second place, we have Isabeau Levito from the US. And in first place, we have Kaori Sakamoto from Japan. We'll get things started with an opening statement from our competitors. We will just ask you guys to share how your skate felt and how it went for you guys today. We'll start with Amber.
Hi, I felt pretty good out there. There was a great crowd. You know, skating in your home country is always a great experience. And I feel like I overcame some adversity and some anxiety I was having about short programs this season. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Isabeau?
Hey, I really, like Amber said, it was really fun being, home crowd, and I felt like the energy from the audience really gave me energy, and I really enjoyed that. I felt pretty happy with my performance, even though it wasn't perfect, but I feel very content with myself right now.
Kaori?
これ日本語で喋っていいです。
大丈夫です。
Yes, he's on. Mickey?
Yes, 坂本選手、今日の感想お願いします。
あ、お願いします。
Mickey, we just asked that she give an opening
今日の感想をお願
statement
い
on
し
how
ます。
she performed.
はい、今日の演技を振り返ってください。
今日は本当にミスを最低限に抑えたっていう感じで、全部あまり納得のいってないショートになったなっていう感じです。
Well, today I think I saw mistakes on every element I could make a mistake on. And so overall, I'm not really satisfied or happy with where I am in terms of the performance.
We'll now open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
So my question to Kaori, so why do you think you had some issues today in your program? And also I wanted to ask, program is a very cool and different program. Can you talk about, and because you're working with new choreographers this season, so can you talk about how that program was developed and how you feel in it? Thank you.
坂本選手への質問です。なぜ今日いろいろ問題が起きてしまったのか、どういう問題だったのか教えてください。また今回のショートプログラム、全く今までのと違うクールなかっこいい感じなんですけれども、新しい振付師と仕事をしてきている中で、そういった中、どういう関係で、どういうふうにこのプログラムを作ってきてくれたか教えてください。
今日の出来の原因は、練習からしっかりノーミスが続けてできていなかったっていうのがまず一つの原因で、ノーミスでできたら自分に自信が持てるので、どんなに緊張してても、ちゃんとできるんですけど、やっぱり普段の練習からまずちゃんとできてなかったっていうのが原因です。で、今回ロヒン先生にお願いをして、ショートプログラムを作ってもらって、本当に今までにない自分が出せてるなっていう感じがするし、これを なんだろう、作り上げるのに、本当すごく時間はかかると思うんですけど、これを成し遂げれたらすごくかっこいいプログラムになるんだろうなって思いながら毎日必死に練習してます。
Thank you for your question. Of course, the cause of today's blunder is that during my training, I wasn't able to skate without making any mistakes. So no mistakes would usually in training build up my confidence coming into the competition. And no matter how nervous I am or tense I am, I would be able to perform my best at competitions if I don't make any mistakes during practice. But that wasn't the case for coming into this competition. Now, in terms of this short program, Raveen has made a wonderful choreography. I'm able to show a different aspect nobody has ever seen before with this. So it's going to take a lot of time before I could perfect this program. But once I'm able to achieve that, I know it's going to be very cool. So day in and day out, I'm working as much as I can on this program.
Lynn. We'll go to Lynn first.
So a question for Isabeau. Before tonight, you said that you'd like to come out and skate free and really try to perform to the crowd. Do you think that you accomplished that today?
Actually, yeah, I kind of feel like I did that. I really did feel like I was really did feel pretty free on the ice, and I felt very satisfied because I feel like I really let go and I really performed and did the best that I could. Not perfect, but I felt very happy performance-wise.
坂本さんに質問です。ロヒン先生を選んだ理由は、ジェイソンさんのスケートが好きで、彼の振付師さんということでお願いしたと聞いたんですけれども、ジェイソンさん、この会場にいらっしゃいますが、彼のどういう滑りが好きだったのか、それでどういうところが一番難しいのか教えてください。
So this is a question to Kaori. I know that you asked Rahin
ジェイ
to
ソンの滑りはもう見ててもう時間があっという間に経ってしまうような本当に見入ってしまうスケートで、なんだろう、どの場面をこう写真に撮ってもすごく綺麗なポジションだし、なんだろう、こんなにも伸び伸び滑ってるスケートをこんなにもこうスカッてするんだなっていうのをジェイソンの滑りを見てすごく思って、本当に、もう好きだっていう感じでで、何でしたっけ、自分にとってこう上半身背中とかを使うっていうのがすごく苦手な分野で、その直線的な動きはすごい今までも何回もやったことあるんですけど、こうウェーブをつけてやるっていうのがすごく苦手なので、あとその体と腕とかこう連動させるっていうのがとても苦手なんですけど、このプログラムにはすごくそれが含まれているので、それがすごく課題かなと思います。
So the question was, you chose to have Raheem make a program for you because he was choreographing Jason Brown. Now, Jason is here, and can you tell us what you like about his skating? Kaori's answer was, time just flies when you're watching Jason skate. It's just amazing how he does that. And if you take a photograph, every frame, he has this beautiful position, and he skates so carefree and free, and it feels like he's almost like relaxed and soaring, and that's what I just love about his skating. And I'm not very good at using my upper body or my back movements, and I have done some linear movements in my previous choreography, but when you're trying to create this wave movement with your upper body and linking the body, torso, as well as the arms into one big nice movement, that's something very different. So I'm being able to enjoy and work on that as well.
Okay, I have two questions, one to Kaori and one for Isabeau. But I start with Kaori. You changed your short program dress since Lombardia Trophy. Why did you change it?
坂本選手、なぜロンバルディアから今回衣装チェンジなさったのか教えてください。
衣装はもともと、5月ぐらいにお願いをしてたんですけど、ロンバルディアにちょっと間に合わなくて、このアメリカ大会に間に合うように、作ってもらったので、ロンバルディアは今ある衣装の中でかっこよく見えるものを選んで、アメリカで新しく変えました。
Well, it goes back to May when I ordered this costume and we weren't able to make it by time for Lombardia. We originally had the costume be made for Skate America. So I looked at all the costumes I had and I found the most coolest and I used that for Lombardia. And now I'm able to debut my costume here at Skate America.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really pretty. For Isabeau, when I talked to you in Bratislava, you told me you were really excited as it was your first international senior competition to share the ice with so many athletes that you have seen before only on TV. So I think here in America, there are probably even more of your idols, so to say, you've only known on TV. Whom were you most excited to meet or to see?
Kaori. She's so strong and so powerful, and I feel like she's very free on the ice, and so I was definitely so excited to see her here. And every time I was in the locker room, I was like, should I go ask for a selfie with her? But it's definitely my most excited to see her here. It's been so cool.
坂本選手、とっても自由でパワフルなスケーティングで、ロッカールームって自画撮り一緒にしてくれないかなと思ってたんで、後で撮ってあげてください。
Amber, question for you. You had a training change or coaching change over this the off season. Can you tell me how that has changed, your mindset coming into this season, and also how that's helped you to get to where you are right now?
Yeah, I moved to Colorado Springs back in about March. I spent the last about year and a half really focused on a goal that I felt like was pushed onto me rather than something that I always aspired to do. I never, even growing up, thought Olympics is the end game. It was kind of something that I was being surrounded by, and it kind of consumed me in my thinking and my training. And after, everything that happened, I was kind of left in this void of nothingness. Didn't know if I was going to retire, if I was going to continue to skate. And I know if I did, then I would need to change something. And I immediately knew that moving to Colorado, I already knew some of the coaches there, had great working relationships with, as well as the resources of the Olympic Training Center. So I moved up there, and being surrounded by such elite athletes every day, seeing triple axels is just part of everyday training now, or quads, and everyone's working so hard to go to Grand Prix. It's been very motivating and humbling, and I couldn't ask for a better atmosphere.
Another question for Amber. What was your mindset that last minute or so of your short program? You really flew across the ice. You had the audience with you. What did that feel like?
I felt like I was doing a show program. Of course, I had to still think about the turns and getting my body and doing everything correctly to get my level on the footwork. But I felt the feeling that causes me to skate. The reason why I love competing, the reason why I do what I do is for moments like that, of feeling the crowd's energy, seeing all those flags out there, everyone's clapping. Some of the things I did aren't exactly choreography. I just kind of did in the spur of the moment because I was enjoying myself. And that right there is the reason why I'm skating this season.
a question to Isabeau. Can you talk about the preparation you did during the off season to improve the component side of your skating and to skate like a senior lady?
Well, I guess the preparation was basically building the programs and doing those. We really focused on every piece of choreography, and I feel like every step or every arm movement has a meaning and a purpose behind it. And I feel like that really made the programs feel like I feel something from my programs this year. And I think really taking the time on the choreography and each step and movement and every position to make sure everything comes together as a whole really was the preparation for this.
We have one question from Zoom.
Hi.
So we have a question from Susan Russell from International Figure Skating.
Hi, my question is to Kaori. I'm just wondering if you feel any extra pressure coming into this season as the reigning world champion as opposed to other seasons?
はい、坂本選手への質問です。その前に、イサボーさんがさっき言ったことで、坂本選手の非常にパワフルで自由なスケーティングが大好きで、ロッカールームで写真撮ってなくって自撮り何回か頼もうと思ったけど、できてなかったらしいので、後で写真撮ってあげてください。スーザンさんからの質問は、今シーズンやはり世界チャンピオンということで、違うプレッシャーというのは感じていらっしゃいますか？
正直そのプレッシャーっていうものはあまり感じていなくて、やっぱり世界選手権が終わってから半年経っているので、その気持ちの部分っていうのはだいぶ落ち着いてるし、その毎年毎年やっぱそのシーズン初戦に向けてこう頑張るぞっていう気持ちが今年も全く、ほとんど同じ状態で挑めてると思うので、特別そのプレッシャーを感じてたり、その何かをこう背負ってしまってるっていうのはないかなと思います。
Well, to be honest, I don't really feel that kind of pressure because it's already been 6 months since the Worlds. And in my emotional state, I'm more calm about the fact that I'm the reigning champion. And it's just like every season at the beginning of the season, I'm just getting geared up for the whole season. So I think it's relatively the same as every other season where I am today. So I'm not really feeling extra pressure or any kind of responsibility as the world champion.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm seeing no more questions. So, Tatiana, sorry. We'll do this as the final question.
There's another question to Kaori, a little following up on what Susan asked. Yeah, you said you don't feel any extra pressure about being world champion, but what has changed? Is there any more attention for you from the media, or what was something special? What changed after winning Worlds?
はい、坂本選手にちょっとフォローアップなんですけれども、その世界チャンピオンということのプレッシャーはあまり感じてらっしゃらないということですが、世界選手権が終わった後、やっぱりメディアの注目度ですとか、皆さんの反応も随分変わってきたと思うんですけれども、どういう変化が世界選手権後ってありましたか？
スケート以外での仕事が増えたりだとか、ちょっと地元以外で顔が知れるようになったとか、なんだろう、ぐらいかな。すいません。
You can obviously see that she is really pondering about this, but maybe some of the changes I see is that I get more appearance opportunities and work outside of skating now. And maybe people at my local home city knows me, but now if wherever I go, maybe people kind of notice who I am. Maybe that's about it, I think.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.